Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy is nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to ballpark it into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. And that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman number 19. Joey Votto.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Yelich on the move. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Luis Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schebler has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
In is Christian Yelich. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Suarez trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high. He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that. Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder top. He was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner.
Ryan.
Here's Ryan Braun now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Eric Haynes.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Yelich is off of first with 2 away. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-2. Tapper up the line. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. We are still scoreless. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's a .346 batter. He's taken him deep once. And the pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, 0-2, the count to Suarez.
2 strikes.
Suarez, left field and carrying well. And that's off the left field wall. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
In now, Scooter Gennett, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle. For a strike. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
0-2, here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's a and guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopper, foul. Line to the right side, but foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 1-2. A shot down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Thames going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First delivery to him on the way. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Oh, here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head. He gets to 2 strikes. And then he lays in the foot.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out. But that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Now in the box, Hernan Perez. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First offering on its way. Starting with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. The 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. Onto the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. We've played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Popped him up. Shaw shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Stepping up now, Luis Castillo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to right. Thames has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Zach Davies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. With one away, a reminder that we'll have Milwaukee Brewers baseball for you here on the show, as you get a look there at our upcoming telecasts over the course of the next 7 days. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Peraza comes up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Chopped weakly to the left. Going to be a tough play. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Way out of here. That banged off the restaurant windows. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
That pitch was grooved right down Main Street. He couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Gennett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Eric Thames. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. Thames behind 1-2.
Counts 1-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. Gone! A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. Number 31 for him on the season. And the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
The catcher,
Into the
number
box,
9,
Manny Pena.
Manny Pena.
High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Adam Duvall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, pitcher Luis Castillo.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Luis Castillo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar.
For the Brewers.
He'll start things out here in a
Second
tie ball
baseman,
game.
Jesus Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that.
Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Duvall going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Hernan Perez.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here now is the pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
Hit down the third base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peraza is there and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And here's Jose Peraza. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Reds are down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
First baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Well, you know what? You hear it all the time that the game, baseball, is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been a difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
In now, Eric Thames. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Travis Shaw comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Braun is off at first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get digging in and looking for more. Eugenio Suarez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Schebler. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Thames. 2 down.
The batter, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. No hits to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
0-1 the count. Barnhart, the runner at first with 2 gone. The bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Yes, he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Braun over to his left, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Pena. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Popped up. Castillo moving to his left. 1 out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jared Hughes enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Standing in now, Hernan Perez in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that now.
Domingo Santana come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Domingo Santana.
Santana swings, and this is hit very well out toward left field. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run homer for Domingo Santana, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Kane. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Hughes was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
5 runs, 7 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bounce to first. Fielded by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 Milwaukee. Josh Hader will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. 8th inning from Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one, as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First offering on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Reds. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Wandy Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Wandy Peralta.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. Last time through was a base hit.
First baseman, Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, That one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Eric Thames, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 0-2 home. Line to the right side. Schebler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Swing and a liner. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game. Right here. I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schebler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1, and it remains 5-3. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, and his guys need to be getting things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Scooter Gennett.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder, Scott.
Ready for another shot now, Scott Schebler. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Adam Duval. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Zach Davies records his 14th winning decision of the season. Josh Hader works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 25th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game NCTS bus service